Good morning, friends. I am Digvijay Dadasaheb Dhere, working as Assistant Professor, Department of English, Rashri Chhatrapati Shahu College, Kolhapur. Today, we have to study the types of English drama. In the earlier part, we have studied the origin and development of drama as well as aspects of drama. Now it is time to understand the types of English drama. So what is the types of drama in English literature? When you hear the word drama, you probably think of your favorite dramatic television show or movie. But literary drama has less to do with a serious storyline and more to do with stage performances. Rather, writing the performance is much get priority in the drama. Keep reading to learn more about the different types of drama in literature and what they look like on the stage. Stage performance is played an important role in the drama. So there are various types of English drama in which first is a comedy. So comedy, when you hear the word comedy, we laugh because it amuses the people throughout the action between the characters, throughout their dialogues, throughout their interaction between other characters when they make funny moments in the drama. So, what is comedy? We are familiar with these terms, comedy. So there is no need to say more, but I have focused the certain aspect of comedy. Comedies are usually humorous plays, but being funny isn't the only way to define a comedy. The elements of comedy include there are some elements which is always included into the comedy. First, that is a light-hearted tone. There is a healthy atmosphere between the interaction of the dialogues of the characters. Clever wordplay or turns of phrase. There is a clever wordplay, that is a smart characters plays or the other characters understand the dialogues of the character. There is no difficulty to feel or understand. Serious topics addressed in a humorous way. There is a whatever the serious matter, they funnily transfer to the other characters, so the other character will not feel a serious one, the matter which is given by another character. Another part is comical misunderstanding. Sometimes there is a misunderstanding between the characters and it creates comedy and the audience became make the laugh while uh, seeing the performance between the characters on the stage. There is always happy ending in the comedy. Silly upbeat characters. Sometimes silly upbeat characters played a role in the comedy. Often ends with a wedding, especially in romantic comedy. Especially in comedy, in the final act, we got the wedding ceremony, which is mostly used by William Shakespeare in his comedy. One of the most famous example of a comedy is William Shakespeare's Much Ado About Nothing. Beatrice and Benedict transition from foes to lovers with clever banter and more than a few silly misunderstandings. And like all proper Shakespearean comedies, it ends with a wedding. Likewise, Much Ado About Nothing we also find out in As You Like It by William Shakespeare, the happy ending, which is concluded by the wedding ceremony. The second type of English drama is farce. A farce is a type of broad comedy. It depends less on a narrative storyline and more on a physical humor, side gags, and silly jokes. Here are the parts of a farcical comedy. It makes farce. Farce, it creates some silly jokes between the characters. There we got exaggerated humor. There is the hyper language used by the characters to make the laugh to the audience. Slapstick gags. nonsensical storyline. There is no sense between the characters while they interacting or sharing their dialogues between to the other characters. Improbable event. There is no probability between the events which is occurred not on the chronological order. There is some mismatch between the incidents. One or two settings. There are especially one or two settings which is created by the writer to show his theme to the audience. Humor is often crude and inappropriate. Example of farce, Waiting for Godot. Now, Samuel Beckett's The Absurd Play, Waiting for Godot, is an crucial example in the farce type. For a film reference, think of anything by Monty Python or National Lampoon. On the stage, the absurd humor in Samuel Beckett's Waiting for Godot, pictured above, is a farcical commentary on life, religion, and human relationship. Samuel Beckett satirizes the human life, religion, and human relationship throughout his play, Waiting for Godot. Now, the third type of English drama is opera. Opera are dramas in which the characters sing each line rather than speaking. The entire production is set to a musical score. You can tell you are watching an opera if it includes these attributes. Musical soliloquy is known as arias, plot driving passages that can be non-melodic. There is no melody in opera. A libretto text set to a musical score. Subject matter that is tragic, comic, or melodramatic in opera can incorporate an element of dance but typically relies on singing performances. Singing performances get priority in the opera. Elaborate sets, costume design, and production. One of the most famous operas of all time is Giacomo Puccini's La Boheme. It tells the tragic story of Rodolfo, Mimi, and the world of French Bohemia. Set to one of opera's most memorable scores, the story reveals itself over the course of a year. So that is, I have discussed the types of English drama, comedy, opera, and farce. These are the important types of English drama, and I think that you have understand these things better, which I have reflected throughout the characters in the works of drama uh, in English literature. Thank you so much.